Today I wanted to talk about my top 3 accessories I'd recommend for becoming a better Bodhran player. There's a lot of stuff you can buy to improve your playing or improve your sound, including various different kinds of tippers, better drums, cases, straps, and all that. But the 3 things I think everybody should have if they really want to work on their skill set are, first off, a notebook. And not just to write stuff down, they're handy for that too, but because your notebook is your super cheap and super quiet practice pad. And you can use a clipboard or something that you don't mind banging on, but if you take especially the bundled rod type tippers like this, and you can just work on it while you're watching TV, while you're watching YouTube videos, or whatever. And it's quieter than your drum and gives you a chance to focus in on learning your right hand technique and learning those rudiments and getting smoother with rolls and keeping better time. Speaking of keeping better time, accessory number 2 is a metronome. I in particular use this metronome app called Pro Metronome on my phone, but a regular, standalone metronome, an old-fashioned mechanical metronome, or just any app on your phone that lets you keep steady time while you practice your rudiments, practice your tunes, and keep your rhythm straight so you don't speed up, you don't slow down, especially when you're playing a rhythm and you start adding fills and ornaments. There's a tendency to either speed up or slow down or drop beats where you're adding more complexity. Sticking to the metronome will help make you a better drummer and better timekeeper, and then internalize that sense of time so when you do play with other people without a metronome, you'll still have learned better timekeeping. And maybe some of the other musicians, especially fiddle players, definitely will benefit from stronger timekeeping. The 3rd accessory that I recommend is a tin whistle. This is a fancier one, but you can get them for around $10. And it doesn't have to be a tin whistle, but I recommend you pick up a melody instrument. And tin whistles are cheap and accessible, and it's easy to learn the basics. You don't have to become a super proficient, penny whistle expert, but it's really helpful if you can learn some different tune types from the melody end. Learn a couple jigs, learn a couple reels, learn a hornpipe, learn a polka, and even if you only learn 1 or 2 of each, that will make you much better at understanding how these tunes go together and how they work from the rhythm end. So I think all rhythm players should at least be able to get by or do a little bit or have a basic understanding of a melody instrument. Now I have the tin whistle. For myself, I also play mandolin, which is what I'll use more in these play-along videos and stuff like that because I'm a little more accomplished at it. I've been playing it longer. But, even a cheap mandolin will set you back a couple $100. A cheap tin whistle will set you back like $10, and you don't have to buy strings for it and keep it in tune. So those are my top 3 accessories for improving your bodhran playing. A notebook to use as a practice pad, a metronome to help you develop your sense of timing and consistent rhythm, and a melody instrument to help you understand the tunes more completely from the melody perspective. If there's anything you think I missed or you have any comments, throw them down in the comments below. And happy drumming.